Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. If you're anything like me, you absolutely love playing Balatro since the original demo actually came out, and now this newest one, I've been playing a lot. So I thought while we're waiting for the actual game to come out, we try doing a little challenge, keep things interesting. So what I'm doing is reset the profile here. What we're going to try to see is the minimum number of games it takes to get all the available jokers, and I'm thinking of doing it for all available decks, but we'll see. I think we'll just start out with my favorite deck, which is the yellow one, and we'll see. Maybe we'll try out 3 and see which deck takes the least amount of time. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but let's jump right into things. I'm gonna start out. I guess we actually can't start with the yellow one. We have to unlock it, so red deck it is. So let's get a game going here. Small blind here. So the newest update that I've seen, there's a few ways to do the first hand. Normally beforehand it was strictly full house. You have to get above a certain amount and to get this small blind in one go. But now you can have a little more leeway. In this case, we could try to get this 10 here. And we should, there we go, be able to get this all in one go. There we go. So they recently buffed straights and flushes significantly to allow that to happen. Before it was just not even possible. Now this is interesting. DNA is a very good card. I don't know if I like it early. I think in the past when I've done DNA, it's been more of a hindrance than a help when I get it like first or second round. So let's just keep it going. We'll go one more. I'd like to get Celestial Pack ideally. I think it's huge. But let's see what jokers we get on the next hand here. So we have right here, it's really hard to get the one-shot round 2 if you haven't gotten jokers yet. So we're just gonna play it with 2 hands, take the straight where we got it. 9, 10, Jack, Queen, easy setup for an open-end straight. There we go. Love it. Everything is going perfectly so far. I hope you don't mind the 4x speed too. I have. It's just too slow. In my opinion, doing the lower settings. So I've gotten used to the 4 speed. So hopefully that's not too distracting for y'all if you haven't. Oh, this is tricky. I was hoping we'd have a joker here in the second hand. I think because we don't get this Celestial Pack the voucher, it's gonna go away. Because we have the boss as our next blind. So I'm gonna grab that. And then maybe we just go Venus. Yeah, I think that's gonna be our play. Not huge on playing just a 3 of a kind, but we'll grab this as 3 extra gold. We can probably get that a few times throughout the game. I'm not huge on getting just a 3 of a kind, but at this point, I would be a little worried about beating the boss with no jokers at all. If we don't have... Oh, look at this. We have all sorts of options for 3 of a kind. We have 2 possibilities for ace, king. We only have 1 9 left, so let's get rid of 9 and see if we can get 3 of a kind somewhere. Nothing yet. There we go. We got 2 actually. So which of these would be better? No. So we could either get a 80 times 5s, 400, or 1868. So yeah, we'll start out here. Oh, well, I missed that part. Since the king was debuffed, so since it was a heart, we didn't actually get the tokens for that. But I think that should still be fine. So 68 times 5, 50, yeah, that'll be enough. Oh, and I forgot to play the devil. That is my bad. Okay, here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. I actually really like Misprint early. I think it can screw you over, but usually it's pretty good. And then kind of maybe we just try a 3 of a kind and 3 of a kind run. Since we have the voucher, if we just play a lot of 3 of a kinds, we'll always get 3 of a kinds in our celestial packs. And then we'll just keep cruising and see how high level we can get. So ideally we want to get higher cards here. So let's just discard a bunch. Got aces, kings. There we go. This is tough. So we can either do 3 of a kind, 50 times 5, or 60 times 5 with 4 of a kind. Might seem like a no-brainer. However, having the 3 of a kind, we want to make sure that that's our most played hand. And right now our straights are actually higher. So let's do... We're wasting this king. Because we're just going to have to discard it after this. Oh, misprint. Okay, so now we're going to have a 50-50. And I didn't realize we have to play devil. I need to make sure we do that next time. We have a 50-50. We can see here 50-50 if we're going to get a straight or a 3 of a kind. So hopefully, fingers crossed. And we got unlucky. So let's do a full house. Grab an earth. And let's just cruise into the next one. Now we definitely need 3 of a kind here. Let's get rid of these. We're going for high token 3 of a kinds. Keep going. Ace or queen. Nothing. It's alright, we'll just toss it. 4 cards. We're bound to get it eventually, you would think. There we go. So now, I'm not going to forget. We're going to use the devil card. No, actually, it might not make sense to use it on a high card, but we're going to want to keep it in our hand more than we're going to want to keep a low cost card. So in this case, if this was a golden before I put it on there and we have a queen, you know, we can still keep the gold in our hand like we want to do anyways. And then if we get the 3rd ace, we'll play it anyways. But I think this is the best option for us here. And we finally are getting some golden devil card. Okay. Same thing. We're just gonna grab these 3 of a kinds. And now it might seem like an issue having to play 5 here, but as long as we get 3 of a kind, we can just tack on, you know, 2 random cards. I guess in this case we'll do 2 jack is fine, because we have to play 5 cards here. And then, yeah, now we just, let's see, we have 1 more jack. Yeah, let's just do this. We might get double aces. Oh, here we go, perfect. So we got 2 7s, throw away these 2 cards with it, and we are guaranteed to beat the boss here. Perfect. Oh, and this, I think this has to be my favorite card in the game. This is Juggler, so he adds 2 cards to your hand every turn. So it just increases your hand size by 2, and it is deceptively good. Let's see what we get here. Oh, love it. So we're just gonna use Hermit now, so we can buy this here, not feel bad about wasting money. But yeah, so we're not gonna see it as much here with the 3 of a kind build, but when you're trying to hold, say for like flushes, and you get 3 of one suit and 3 of another suit, or 4 and 3 or something, it helps a lot to have those extra discards each turn. So you're not discarding like 1 card at a time because you have 2 possibilities, you can't choose which one, and yeah. So it definitely helps. I will take Juggler anytime I can. And right away, let's just throw in this 3-of-a-kind 6s. Maybe we'll get lucky with the misprint. I don't actually know if that's possible. Really far down. Okay, so we have 3 kings. I think we're gonna win on this 3 king, so I'm gonna try to discard into our ace. Just try to maximize the money. There we go. And then we can, as long as we're not missing anything here. There we go. Love it. So that was possible. We just must have gotten a little misprint roll first hand. Okay, so now what I like doing here is just always running Arcana Pack first. Just to give it a little more likelihood of getting, before I buy stuff, getting a Hermit. In this case, it probably doesn't matter because we have so much money, but and we can just throw this Magician on to a 10, no biggie. And of course, we have to get our 3-of-a-kind Venus card here. And so this Joker gives +2 for each Joker card. That would be +6 multiplier. Not great. I think we could get better. Now this is interesting. We're not too far in. I think both of these cards are fantastic. Especially with Temperance. This card gaining 3 sell value at the end of the round. We're going to be making it big here coming up. As long as we can survive, that is. Okay, we'll keep the 10 around since we have an upgraded 10. And then let's see how this goes with our misprint. Not too bad. Let's try to get some kings. Actually, we can't get kings, so now we have this ride the bus. So actually, we're going to discard all of these low-cost ones. And you might think we can't play these faces here, but as long as they're not in the scoring hand, we can use this as an effective discard because it's only going to count the 3-of-a-kind. So that'll be kind of nice. There we go. And we get our +3. So you see the Devil card is really paying out here. We're getting a lot of return on that investment. So the next blind is my least favorite. I think it's easily the hardest one of the demo. You'd have no discards, so you have to really get some good rolls. Otherwise, you're gonna be in trouble. So while we're here, I think getting rid of face cards is goal number 1. So let's just start cruising through the depth cards here. And then we'll get 3-of-a-kind again. This isn't going to do anything for us for the boss since we have no discards already. So we're just saving money. If you haven't played the game before, by the way, we're saving money so we get interest on the end of each round. So you get $1 interest for every $5 you have at the end of the round. So that's why I'm trying to save between 20 and 25. Otherwise, we're not going to have enough economy built up when we get toward the late game. Alright, so again, just going to cruise it. We have any time we can play 3-of-a-kind. It's unfortunate we got 0 multiplier there. So we can go for 4s. 9s too, since we have 4 9s left in the deck. So let's just discard everything except, yeah, let's do that because again, this high card is gonna trump these 2, so it's not, these face cards aren't gonna get scored, and we still get to increase our multiplier. Bless here. Beautiful. I think this should put us over. If not, we'll discard 2 extra just in case. And yeah, let's hope that we get a good misprint roll. Not bad, we'll take that. And what is our egg at? 8. Okay, it's not bad. it's unfortunate that the spectral pack here overwrote the celestial pack. I'd rather it overwrite Arcana at this point, but so be it. It has a random chance to go the left side or the right side, so it happens. Just get some multiplier going. I think we're okay with economy. We don't need more devil cards at this point. The most priority right now is to ramp up, because it's gonna get tricky here in a little bit. Ooh, okay, so now this is interesting. We can try for a rare Joker. Usually I would, but spending 18 for a random, I don't know if it's worth it over this negative, because then we'll have an extra slot for a Joker. And the reason I'm considering Ectoplasm, where normally I wouldn't, is because we have Juggler. So even though we're losing one, we're still gonna have +1 over the normal. So I think having that extra Joker slot on the misprint, that's alright. I think that's gonna pay dividends here in a little bit. Alright, status quo as normal. We're gonna be discarding, let's see, we want 9s mostly, and then just high value cards. So let's start here. And again, we're gonna keep getting rid of these base cards. In this case, we got 2 pairs here. So let's see if we can get another 6 or a 7. There we go. And then we'll keep the 4, because it's really just 1 extra card we could discard, but there is only 1 4 left, so we might not be able to get it. We'll play for it. We'll see how it goes. And then we have 1, 2, 3 outs. So I'm going to discard all of our singles, give us the highest chance of getting. Here we go. And like I said, it's alright if we're playing this gold card. It means that we're going to have a higher chance of beating the round. So no worries, we'll play that one. Get a cool 6,000 again. Love it. Now this is interesting. So this Torn Joker, it's going to give 15 mult, which is pretty good, but only if we play 3 or fewer cards in hand. Now, normally, you would think 3 of a kind, that's perfect, but as you've seen, we've kind of been using the extra 2 cards just as discards. So you discard while you're playing a scoring hand. But maybe that +15 would be enough to not have those extra couple discards each hand. For now, let's see what we want to get. So we're looking for 9s mostly, and then if we can get rid of faces. Those are our 2 goals right now. So we can actually do both right here. So we can turn this 8 into a 9 and change this king into an ace with the strength card, which increases the rank, which is 8 in the king. So I think no brainer. We definitely want to do that one. And again, keep getting these celestial packs. What are we at now? Level 6? Oh, level 7 actually. So every time we play 3 of a kind, it's actually better than getting a straight flush. So those consistent level ups go a long way. Let's see. So we're on the big blind of ante 4. I don't want to use temperance yet. I think we'll just keep rolling until we start getting a little sketchy here. So let's discard just as normal. And now that we transformed an 8 into a 9, we don't want to look for 8s anymore because there's only 3 available. So we're going to discard that one as well instead of the 7. So let's see what we get. Perfect. See, getting a lot of 9s, it's paying off here. And we'll just... Oh, actually we don't want to discard these 2, remember, because we got a half Joker. So out of curiosity, let's see how much we get for just a 3 of a kind here. 8,100. That's pretty good. Not bad. I was kind of hoping for more, actually, to be honest. Ride the bus is pretty slow to increase. So what I might do here, where are we at? You can still go for 9s, still go for 7s, still go for 5s, and definitely go for aces. So let's say 9s. We'll say ace 5 and 7 will be our goals. So let's get rid of everything that isn't an ace 5 and 7. Ace 5, 7, still nothing. Discard. Okay, so now we got 3 of a kind. So what we're gonna do here might seem counterintuitive, but if we just play high card, I'm gonna try to get this ride the bus ranking up. So we're gonna lose the extra dollar for each hand we're playing, but we're gonna increase this multiplier permanently. So as long as we know we're gonna win, I think it's best to just keep increasing the ride the bus multiplier. And then we'll do the 7 so we get that extra 3 gold. And yeah, let's do that. Perfect. And you'll notice here that gold card actually came in clutch because it pushed us over the $15 mark. So we got an extra interest dollar too. So it's kind of like it was worth 4 gold, which is pretty nice. Definitely don't want this one. Business card. We are not playing face cards because of Ride the Bus. So let's just skip over that one. And then start Arcana pack. In case we get Hermit, do double it. Ooh, this is not what I was hoping for. Nothing huge here. Could play a tower, but if we play 3 of a kind with a stone, we're not going to get the 15 mult from our half joker. And we don't have any face cards in our hand to destroy with Hanged Man. You know what? We got another ace. Another golden ace. That works for me. And again, we'll get our 3 of a kind. And I think we're on the boss blind. Yeah, so I'm gonna roll once. Oh. Oh, these are both fantastic. So we're definitely using Temperance here. That's why I've been saving it this whole time. Now this one, what are the odds that we have no red suits in hand? I don't think it's actually going to be that high. So I'm kind of thinking at this point, so we definitely want this, because the supernova just adds the number of times a hand has been played to our multiplier, which if we check run info, that's an easy 16 multiplier just off the bat. So that's huge. I don't actually think we take this one. I don't think it'll be consistent enough, and the 30 chips just isn't enough at this point. And we get it again. Just not holographic this time. Or non-foil, I guess. It's not holographic. This guy, though. 30 mult, or 10 mult, and 30 chips. I think that is worth doing. So Egg, I'm sorry to say, but you are getting the boot. And we're grabbing a Zany Joker. Roll, actually we won't roll. If we roll for the 7, we'll be at 22. So we won't get that last interest dollar at the end of the next round. So let's just play it normally. Go through here. We'll wait to discard this upside down one, hoping that we get another card here to show us what that card may be. We got aces. Come on. This is We could have 2 3-of-a-kinds, or we could have 3 pairs. There's no way to know right now. So let's just get rid of these. Try to figure out what we're looking at here. Oh, this is tough. So what we can do can get a little interesting. We can see what cards we have left for the suits, and then we can try to determine which suits these 2 are. They move so fast. Okay, so these 2. Oh man, there's so many upside down. It's hard to say. I'm gonna play it safe and just play these 4. I don't want to play this in case it's a... Actually, we can. If it's a face, we already have 7, so I'm just gonna get rid of this jack here. So we're basically just hoping that this is this one, this one's a 7. There we go. Beautiful. That's huge. That was kind of a going out on a limb there, but we got it. And a free Venus in the shop. Don't mind if I do. Justice is actually very good, especially when you're getting these high level ones, because you're going to be doubling this multiplier here. So we're definitely going to pick that up. I think it might be too late for this card, for this voucher. We'll see what we get here. Yeah, it's just not much going on here. We'll just throw Magician on a 9. We've not had very good luck with the tarot cards today. But we have had a fantastic streak of leveling up 3-of-a-kinds. I don't know if I've actually done a 3-of-a-kind build before, so this is kind of cool. Alright. Let's see what we have here. So we're looking for basically just 9s, aces, and any high cards. So let's do that. Get rid of that 8. See if we can get something here. Beautiful. So we're gonna go 3 9s. We actually have 2 gold cards, which is huge. The gold card's actually doing wonders for our company right now. So let's see. I think we can get a little bit greedy and buff this ride the bus just a little bit. That's not even that bad. 1800. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Okay, I'm gonna play 9s. If there, by some bad stroke of luck, we don't get over it, we got aces back up. So I'm not worried about this one. Oh, and we're killing it. Way over the line. Okay. I always start with Arcana. See how we started out here. Venus, we could get another 3-of-a-kind. Or we could death. Honestly, I think Venus is the way to go. So let's just grab that. It's just guaranteed. Level up. Can't go wrong. Get another Venus. And that's getting pretty high up there. Let's see. So at this point, maybe ice cream would be worth looking into. It's just what would we sell, you know? Half Joker, maybe, but not even sure. You know what? Yeah, because all these others are getting so much mult. I don't think that 15 is actually going to do a whole lot, and it opens us up to do the larger discards again. Hopefully that's not a mistake, but I think the ice cream will pay off longer in the future. Okay. How do we not have a single 3 of a kind here? Discard. Still nothing. There we go. So we got 7s, throw out a 6. See, I don't think we'll be over. No, actually we might be over the blind. Last time we were way over. I didn't see what misprint it was. Okay, we'll get half greedy. Oh, see, but now if we try to buff up Ride the Bus, we're also going to be decreasing Ice Cream. Let's not get too crazy, let's just play 3 of a kind. Oh yeah, we're good. We gotta preserve our Ice Cream, don't let it bounce everywhere. Alright, let's get a Spectral Pack, see what we find. We definitely don't want to add face cards here. Numbered cards? Sure. Those aren't great additions, but so be it. Let's see, I think we're facing the boss now? Yes. All face cards are debuffed. Literally doesn't matter. We're not playing them anyways. So that is perfect. And then now I guess we have to see what our updated target cards are. So if we look at our full deck, we're looking for 3s, 9s, 10s, and aces. So we can discard these guys. 3, 9, 10, ace. That's what we're looking for. We'll get rid of the 3 now since we have a bunch of our higher value ones too. No, still nothing. Still nothing, wow. Let's do... What's our highest chance here? Equally between 10s and aces. I'm not as worried about these goldens, so let's just do this. And I should have kept the aces. That's alright. We'll go here. Gotta be getting a 9 or a 10 here coming up. Otherwise we're in trouble. Alright, that should be plenty. Oh, we're almost gonna one-shot the final boss too. This is going very well. Okay. Now let's see where we're at here. Might as well get 3 golden aces. I don't like the other ones very much right now. And then of course we gotta get our 3 of a kind again. Up to a 14. That is huge. And honestly, I like our hand. I'm not too worried about switching out any cards. We'll see what we're offered. But if we just get some Venuses, that would be perfect. Oh, this card in a future run, we're gonna go wild with that one. And it looks like we're not gonna get much, so yeah, I think we'll just go down to 0 and go for the final boss. So the final boss, like the other bosses, are all the same for the demo. They're all predetermined, and what we're gonna have here is you have to discard a Joker before any of your cards can actually offer value. Now you may think, okay, now we have which one we didn't discard. Now I'm saying we discard none of them. Because what you can do, most of our points are coming from this predetermined multiplier. So as long as we're okay with not using Justice, we're gonna add 6 Jokers to our little contest here to see how quickly we can get all the Jokers, get a win with them. So if we can avoid selling, beautiful, love it. So let's see how much we get. 33,000, perfect. So now if we just get a nice 3 of a kind, we should be in the clear. So again, we're gonna keep aces, we're gonna keep nines, we're gonna keep tens if we find any. The rest, I'll keep the 8 on the off chance we draw an extra. And this, I think, should put us over. Let's see. Beautiful. And just like that was a fantastic start to our little adventure. So now we have 6 jokers knocked off of our list here. So what we're gonna do is we're going to go, I'm sure if you're watching a Balatro video, you've seen Gothic Lord UK. He's very good, highly recommend watching his videos. I'm using a tracker that he actually made and put in one of his video comments. It is wonderful, I would highly recommend. So we're gonna go here, and if we can switch to our window. Okay, so which cards did we have here? We had the misprint. Go misprint here, check off this box, because the left one is going to be our red deck. We have the juggler. Check that one off. We have the zany joker. Check that one off. We got ice cream. We have ride the bus. And the last one we have, that's, oh, not constellation. Which one was that? I always forget the name of those, they look so similar. Supernova, that's it. Perfect. 1 game down, 6 jokers out of 45. I think we are on we have a great start going here. I'm very happy with this. Awesome. So that'll be the video for today. If you guys are enjoying, let me know in the comments. Let me know if you want to see other types of videos or other challenges too. And yeah, really looking forward to the full release of Balatro. I think this game, I've loved this game more than I love most games, just right off the bat. So very excited for this one. But yeah, thanks for watching. And we got the golden deck. Beautiful.